In 1587, a ship cut through the waves of the Atlantic. It carried 115 English souls, all yearning for a new life. Their destination? Roanoke Island. This island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina, promised a fresh start. The settlers stepped ashore, their eyes wide with a mix of fear and excitement. The island was lush and green, teeming with unfamiliar life. John White, as John White, leading this expedition was me, John White, a skilled artist and mapmaker. I had been to Roanoke before. I knew the dangers and the promises of this wild land. I was determined to see the colony succeed. Their arrival was not entirely peaceful. The English had encountered native tribes on previous expeditions. Relations were complex and often strained. The fate of the colony depended on it. Life on Roanoke proved harder than they imagined. The colonists struggled to adapt to the unfamiliar environment. The land, though fertile, required different farming techniques. Their crops failed to thrive. The settlers faced the very real threat of starvation. Predators, both animal and human, threatened their safety. Disease, a constant companion of early settlers, swept through the colony. Many succumbed to fevers and illnesses they had no way to treat. Adding to their woes, tensions with the native tribes escalated. What began as cautious trading turned into skirmishes. Despite the hardships, the colonists persevered. They clung to the hope of reinforcements from England. In 1587, a momentous event shook the colony. Eleanor Dare, daughter of John White and wife of Ananias Dare, gave birth. The baby girl named Virginia was the first English child born in the New World. John White, as John White, despite my desire to stay with my family, I made the difficult decision to return to England. I would plead our case to Sir Walter Raleigh, the colony's patron, and secure the supplies and reinforcements we desperately needed. White's departure was a heart-wrenching affair. He promised to return as soon as possible, unaware of the forces that would conspire to delay his return. He carried with him the weight of their expectations and the fear that he might never see them again. White's journey back to England was fraught with peril. Upon reaching England, he was met with another obstacle: war. The Anglo-Spanish War had engulfed Europe. Every ship was needed for the war effort. White's pleas for a swift return to Roanoke fell on deaf ears. Years turned into an agonizing wait. Finally, in 1590, he managed to secure a place on a ship returning from the Caribbean. He landed on Roanoke Island, his heart pounding with a mixture of hope and dread. But the island that greeted him was shrouded in silence. The colony had vanished. White searched frantically for any sign of his family or the colonists. The only clue to the colonists' fate was a single word carved into a post-Croatoan.
Numerous theories have arisen to explain the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists. Some believe the colonists, facing dwindling supplies and hostile natives, sought refuge with the friendly Croatoan tribe.
Others speculate that the Spanish, who had established a presence in Florida, attacked and destroyed the colony. The colonists, outnumbered and outgunned, would have stood little chance.
For centuries, the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke has captivated historians and amateur sleuths alike. The lack of concrete evidence has only fueled speculation.
Artifacts unearthed on Hatteras Island, where the Croatoan tribe resided, suggest that some of the colonists may have indeed moved there. Pottery shards, tools, and other everyday objects, bearing the hallmarks of English craftsmanship, hint at a merging of cultures.
While these discoveries provide a glimmer of hope, the ultimate fate of the Roanoke colonists remains shrouded in mystery. Did they perish in the wilderness, or did they find a new life, their English heritage blending with the native cultures of the New World? The search for answers continues. Perhaps one day the mists of time will part, revealing the truth of what happened to the lost colonists. Until then, the lost colony of Roanoke will remain an enduring enigma, a haunting reminder of the mysteries that still lie hidden within the annals of history. S3. Media. 16th century inspired literature, art film, historical legacy interpretation. The lost colony's legacy extends beyond the realm of historical inquiry. It has inspired countless works of literature, art, and film, each offering a unique interpretation of the events that transpired on that remote island centuries ago. Narrator. The story of the lost colony of Roanoke serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of the past.